Hello guys, this is Roger69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, on this video I'm gonna give you my top 4 for this story arc from Detective Comics, and it's called The Victim Syndicate. It's a 5 issue story arc. Part 1 is issue number 943, which is an awesome cover. Look at that, great cover. Next, 944, part 2. Pretty neat cover also. It's kind of, we can flip it over. Look at awesome cover. Part 3, 945. Love it. 946, part 4. Look at that. Awesome. You can see guys coming up from underground or something. Look at that. Awesome cover. And the last chapter, 947. Check this out. Awesome. Okay. The Victim Syndicate. Well, the title tells you more or less what the story is about. Okay, the story is about 2 things. First one is the consequences where Red Robin has died, or supposed to die. I mean, to the minds of the DC universe, Red Robin is dead. For us as readers, we know that he's not dead. Okay, just like it's like watching a TV show or a movie when one of the characters died and everybody thinks he's dead, but us as viewer, he's not dead. Well, same thing. Anyway, so these are consequences of his death. But some members of the Bat family, I mean, actually everybody has suffered his death. But one of them has suffered the most, besides Batman. And the Victim Syndicate is, well, they are victims from Batman's war. Okay, allow me to explain. Between part 1 and part 2, it's more like it takes you kind of like explore the, how to explain it, collateral damage. You see, the bad guys on this series are victims from Batman's war. Kind of like when we saw the movie Here We See. Look at that page. Awesome. So spoiler is the one that has suffered the most of Red Robin's death. She's the one who has suffered the most. Look at that. So So the thing is that the Victim Syndicates, they are a group of guys or people that each one of them has kind of like a mutation consequence of, because all of them are victims of Batman war. They were all innocent. They were not bad guys. They were collateral damage. It's kind of like when you throw a bomb in a certain place, you just want to kill you want to get one specific target, but the bomb being so strong that you take what is around it. Well, same thing. Because that's the thing about this story. We never get to see the part of the conflict. Same thing with the Superman. In the comic book, we see Superman fighting aliens and buildings coming down and explosion and this and that, but always makes me wonder where, I mean, a lot of people have to get hurt, but they never mention that on the story. You ever notice that? And so here these are the bad guys over here. Each one of them has a specific power. Okay, I have to say that Explorer she got poisoned by the first victim, which is the red guy. That looks like he's always drinking blood. He's the one. Look at, look at that page. I mean, it's a very simple story. Just it's kind of like you see the other side of the coin of the conflict. So, so this guy, after many years, they were planning how to get to Batman because in their eyes, it is Batman's fault that this victim syndicate they become victims. They blame Batman. In a way, they are right. That each one of them, they are victim for a specific guy or a specific bad guy that Batman was fighting at that moment from each one of them. Now, all the victim syndicate, they did not become victims at the same time. First was the first victim, and then goes so on and so forth. One was with the Joker, then one was with this one, the other one. They didn't specifically say it, but I'm just using the word Joker as a more or less like an example. So we see the psychology side of Batman and the victims or the citizens of Gotham City when Batman fight one of those guys that there's a lot of explosion, when the Joker, Scarecrow, when they decide to do a lot of damage. So here we see Spoiler. Now, Spoiler being one that suffered the most the loss of Red Robin, she goes against Batman and against everybody. You see, she's kind of like you get to have a feeling that the Spoiler she went the side of the bad guy, but she didn't. She's on the side of Gotham City, and she has a big argument with Batman in a point where she actually makes Batman feel like shit. If you excuse my language in a way, which I was surprised. I was surprised that Batman she actually took that, and he just told her, well, you've been running on this mission, and we're gonna talk later. So we have different artists here. Okay, then. So the thing is that so while Batman is fighting all these bad guys, trying to apprehend all of them, spoiler, she's doing her thing. You know, she goes and talks to Red Rock. She goes to kind of like the Batcave, and she starts talking to a memory that was designed by Red Rock, kind of like you talk to a hologram, kind of like Superman on his Portrait of Solitude when he's taking to his parents' center. So, and while talking to the Red Robin hologram, she came up with a conclusion because she's not happy how the world is. And the computer asks, spoiler, what kind of world do you want? And that's kind of like clicked her. She did not answer. And she go to search for Batman and his team. Now on issue 946, this was an awesome book because here is a confrontation. Now we can see here on the new Batcave, which happens to be a building on the middle of Gotham City that used to belong to the Port of Owls. Which I like that they acknowledge the Port of Owls on the river. They just kind of like telling us that even though that is river, they did not erase everything from the New 52 because river comes from the New 52. And some people say that this is kind of like, okay, the New 52 has been erased, well, it has not been erased at all. It might change a few things, but the core, they haven't erased it at all. So we see this is a conversation between Robin and Batman before he got kidnapped, or not kidnapped, died, supposed to die. So the thing is that so the bad guys are in a hospital, so they go and chase them. Here we see the conversation between Hopper Row and Robin all of them. Now remember, Red Robin is dead in the comics. He's just been kidnapped by Dr. Oz. or Mr. Boss. Check that out. Okay, so here's when the Robin says, click on her. So each one of the members have a specific conversation with one specific team member of the Batman. Kind of like giving you a backstory of each one of them. So Batman is trying to like say, look, tell me what I did. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what I can do to help you. Tell me what to do so I can make this better. Even though that is too late. Well, at least it's better than nothing. So we see here the final confrontation between Batman and the first victim. Awesome splash page. Look at it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love the colors. So the thing is that this is the moment when the spoiler arrived to the scene, and she arrived to stop the fight and make us reader think that she's on the or with the victim syndicate side, but she's on the side of Gotham City. To the people of Gotham City, she's not of Batman's side or the bad guys. She took the side of the people of Gotham City. Now that's the twist of the story. The thing is, so here, like I said before, it's giving you kind of like small glimpse of the damage or the psychological damage being in the middle of it, of a fight between not superheroes, between Batman and the bad guy. You just walking by and suddenly Batman is punching somebody, and you just get hit because you just weren't there on the wrong time at the wrong moment. So kind of. So here we see that she kind of like knocked out everybody, especially Batman team. She did not attack the bad guy. She attacked everybody. Batwoman, Clayface, Stephanie, everybody. The one that she had left to fight is Batman. And Batman is so mad. He said, well, what you gonna do to beat me? And Spoiler says, I'm not gonna waste my time fighting you because I know I'm never gonna be able to beat you in a fight. But she beat him. Psychology. In a psychology way. By she talking to him, how she feels, how she thinks about what's going on around the world, because she blames Batman. And not only that, she doesn't trust Batman because, well, we have Clayface. Clayface always wants to kill Batman. Now he's on his team. We have Spoiler. Spoiler always wants to try to kill Batman, at least on the New 52. She's part of the team. We have Batwoman, where her father tried to kill Batman. Batwoman is part of the team. We got Stephanie, who she also tried to kill Batman, but she's part of the team. So some of the members of the Batman team always they try to kill Batman. So that's kind of like make her wonder why. I mean, this is a story where you have to sit down with a coffee, turn on the music, whatever type of music that you like, and read it. Because it's not too much action in it. There are some, but it's more about storytelling. It's the psychologist part of the story. If I'm expressing myself correctly. So so the thing is that here we see that, and also Harper, so Stephanie has kind of like a cell phone. Say, look, this is what I want you to do. Batman asks her, okay, you got everybody, what do you want me to do? And Spoiler says, well, I want you to take off the mask, hang it up, take your Batman team, hang on their suit, no more Batman. Because every time you go out there, people die and people get hurt. Yeah, and if Batman doesn't do that, well, Spoiler has kind of like a cell phone with her finger, with her thumb on the button, kind of like that. She will give all Batman information from the computer, from the computer on the Batcave will go to the internet, revealing to everybody who is Batman, the rest of the team, everything. So she's kind of like blackmailing Batman. And Batman, he's just cool. I thought that he was going to get mad, but he just standing there cool. I mean, he's just chilling. Look at that. So Batman says, look, don't do it. And she said, well, I'm going to do it. The thing is that while they are talking, so the thing is that, spoiler, she's kind of like, she don't know all that race that she had about everything, what's going on, what happened to her personally, and everything else. She kind of like dumped it on Batman. Said, look, you don't stop being Batman. This is what's going to happen. Even though before that, Batman she got a Batarang and kind of like break the remote control, so she had no way to do it, to to release all that information. But spoiler tell Batman, look, you might not quit being Batman, but you have to remember, I'm always gonna be there. I'm always gonna be spoiling everything that he's gonna be doing. And she actually did. Oh yeah. Later on the story gonna tell you what she did. So the thing is that she just walked away with tears in her eyes. She get up on her motorcycle and she just flew away. That was it. And the first victim, he's happy. He said, look, I do not understand. I spent years planning this, how to break you. And this kid, he did it better than I did. In less time that I did planning all this stuff. So Batman, he's kind of like, shut up. So they're all in jail, all that. As we can see here. So the thing is that Batman and Batwoman are talking, saying, look, I guess we can do a lot of things together. We can do a lot of good things and all that. Kind of like what spoiler told Batman, that kind of like made him think about it. Kind of making him like, okay, well, if we're gonna fight crime, well, we have to keep an eye on the collateral damage, not have too much collateral damage. More or less, but it doesn't say that, but you can tell between the lines. At least that's what I got. So the thing is that spoiler having that little cell phone to release it, the information, everything wasn't blocked. The thing is that the bat scene, somebody pulled the cable, somebody broke, and there was a situation in some part of those of Gotham City where Batman he cannot reach there because the bat scene was broken. And well, believe it or not, spoiler is the one who broke the bat scene. So I guess that she's gonna be kind of like sabotaging everything. That would be fun. So the thing is that from there we go where Red Robin is. Here it is. Look at it. Awesome. He managed to escape where he was. Kind of like a glass cage. And when finally he escaped, he sees this. That white shadow, I guess you could call it. Isn't that just kind of like makes me believe that the guy from Watchmen, what was his name? Dr. Manhattan? Might be him? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But makes me believe that this guy, Dr. Mr. Oz or Dr. Oz, he's not the main guy of the river. He's not the main guy. Somebody behind it. It has to be somebody more powerful than Dr. Oz. Maybe he's Dr. Manhattan. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Anything can happen on the comic book world. But, and that's how the story ends. I mean, don't expect too much action. Because there is some action, yes. But it's not like all the story. This is takes more on the innocent side of the story. The collateral damage of people. because the Victim Syndicate, they represent all the victims that being that Gotham City or that Batman had since the beginning of his career. So different kind of victims. So they kind of like they feel like they represent all of them. So it was a good story. Kind of slow for to be a Batman story, but this was interesting. I really like it, and it did what it's supposed to do to entertain you. So I would give it 4.5 out of 5. Now the best cover, which obviously is gonna be the one that is simple because I like it, and it's this one over here, 945. I like that cover because of its simplicity. Awesome cover. And I will give it 4.5 out of 5. Well guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. See you later. Bye.